What's up, y'all? We are back again for another episode of I'm Almost Joking Podcast, and I am one half of the Disrespective Collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sincere Life, here with...
It's your boy Quis, a.k.a. Dash. We're here for episode 62, like an old school Chevy.
6 deuce and a quarter. I still don't know what the quarter is, so somebody, if y'all know, let me know what the quarter is on the 6 deuce.
I don't know what it is either.
I know, right? 62 is the year, though. I'm going to guess that.
6 deuce. Oh, you could, yeah. Six, I think, I'm pretty sure it's a 6 deuce.
Hey, you know what I should have said? 60, shout out to 62nd and Vernon. That's where I grew up at in Chicago. Yep. Oh. Right? Yeah, I'm actually one of the people that's from 63rd. So we didn't have... Never mind, we did have a famous rapper. Shout out FBG Duck. But
I can say, how you gonna just straight try to hold it? I wouldn't even let you get that off. And be like, we ain't had no famous rapper. I'm like,
I stopped myself. But we did have one, but he didn't make a song to let you know, yeah, we from 63rd, the way that everybody out here screaming. I probably didn't hear it then. I know what I did hear. I heard everybody on Twitter yelling at me, I'm not from 63rd. And then I had to tell them, I'm actually from 63rd. But yeah, shout out to that. That bus got me home safely a lot of times coming from Inglewood High School.
What's up?
Yeah. Man, I'll tell you this, bro. This week I figured out something, and I feel like so stupid because I never really thought of this before, ever, and this is like the perfect place for it because this is where clothes go. I just now realized all this time I should have had a dresser in my closet because I'm running out of like hanger space and like, you know, like space for jeans and shirts and all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. But if I have a dresser in my closet, I can just have everything in there and pull drawers out. I never thought about that, man. Do people do that? Like, all right. I thought that was like a super common thing.
I mean, if you got a big enough closet where it ain't gonna interrupt cause like you do want to hang your clothes up and keep them.
Well, the closet, I got to walk through, and it's like right to it's a small apartment. I don't want to make it sound fancy, but the bath, it's probably the size of a small apartment where I'm trying to think it's balling. It was balling to me when I got it. But I can walk through my closet and go through the bathroom, so the closet's kind of big, you know? Mm. So, yeah, it's like two sides, but I got a lot of stuff on this side. And my brother got one in his closet, a dresser, had it for years, used to go in there and see it. Never dawned on me that's actually what, like, I mean, it was like in there. And then I just,
depending on what you're trying to put in there.
I should do that. So why don't I do that?
Because not like your jeans you'll definitely want to hang up. But if you're just trying to put like shirts, underwear, or like the miscellaneous stuff, you put all that stuff into your drawer.
Yeah, but I ain't had a drawer since like high school. So, you know, I ain't got one of them in my room. It's just, you know, all my clothes in the closet. And it's like getting...
I can't relate, Craig.
It's getting jumbled. See, my bad. Maybe these are not grown man problems. Like maybe all grown men have dressers. Hey, let me get. You got a frame on your bed too, huh?
Absolutely.
This nigga got rails on his bed
and a headboard.
This nigga actually store things under his bed.
And my comforter match.
You got it under the bed,
and I got artwork in there.
Nah, I'm playing. For anybody wondering, that's a joke. I got it under the bed too.
and I got what's them little fish? The one joints. I'm trying to think. I can't think of the name of them.
You got fish, like real fish you feed fish food to?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
But they like real good fake fish. They like $400 fish. But they look like real things.
$400 fake fish?
Yeah, but they fire though. They look dope.
I
can't think of what they call right now. I'm tripping, bro. I'm
gonna be in the middle of the episode. I would remember what they was called. I tell you, and I would remember the girl that I bought them for too. And I remember exactly which ex I took back. Like, nah, give me my fish,
bro. They don't. Oh, jellyfish. That's what they is. They jellyfish. Dog, jellyfish. The real ones, bro. Them shit's tax, bro.
I ain't forget that jellyfish are aliens, man. Jellyfish,
but they look so comfortable. Like when you in your room and you just like turn the lights off because like the thing they in, it turn colors and stuff. Yeah. So they be in there and they playing and it's turning like red, white. I mean not white, but like blue and all these colors and shit. And it's just like relaxed just to see the little jellyfish doing their little thing in there.
Aliens, bro. Jellyfishes and octopi. Aliens.
I like octopus though. Octopus, them joints be fire.
That's a whole deeper conversation. We ain't gonna get into that. How was your weekend, bro?
Bro, I was paralyzed, bro.
What?
I was paralyzed. And I don't know why.
It's a wild way to start a weekend.
I know. It was crazy. Like Thursday, I woke up and I couldn't get out of bed, bro. Like my back was like on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like at a 13, bro. Like,
did you do something or you just woke up? Yeah.
Did nothing. Didn't have no heavy lifting. Didn't go work out. Did nothing. Woke up Thursday, couldn't move, right? Had to work Friday now. I've been using my PTO because I was being Coach Q. So I ain't got a lot of PTO to be still taking time off. So like, I got to go in here, bro. I shed a tear like 3 or 4 different times in the day. Like my back was like trying to walk. And I was thinking like, bro, I'm finna die. Like I thought like my body was giving up. I'm thinking when you getting older, right? You start thinking about other ailments that it ain't got nothing to do with. But you like, damn, I hope I ain't got liver failure. I've been drinking way too much liquor lately. Maybe my liver. You were thinking like, damn, it's the worst of the worst. And then like, I had these muscle relaxers somebody had gave me like a month or 2 ago, and I'm like, oh, I still got like some of these muscle relaxers. I'm gonna try this. And I don't know, bro. I started popping the muscle relaxers. As you see, now your boy back to normal. But bro, I literally I couldn't move, bro. Like I couldn't barely, like it was crazy.
Nah, I've been there before, just waking up and like having to go through 3-4 days of like, I don't even know why I can't like sit down like this way or like I gotta stand up like and that didn't happen until you got I'm
telling you, man, this shit trash, cuz.
Getting 40, man. Getting 40 is hard, man.
No, man.
It's
until it ain't no more.
I know, right? Or maybe, you know what's crazy?
That went over his head.
People, nah, I don't like to acknowledge those type of things, okay? I like life, all right? I don't want to, I ain't,
that was not, that. He missed it again.
I guess I did.
You said 40 is hard. I said, yeah, until it don't.
That's another thing that I don't want to acknowledge, okay? That's why we got to hurry up and get a Bluetooth sponsorship.
Put that joint right here. Every episode, throw it up right there. I'm talking the $1 million smile next to y'all.
Man, for real, bro.
Keep you good. Last long. All night long.
All right. Speaking of getting old, Will Smith, Oscars, all of this, you had something to say.
All right, man, look. And I think I've done a good job. I didn't want to be cursing like early on. I want to make sure I saved all my curses for this part of the show, right?
I definitely forgot. I'm sorry if I did.
Yeah, I probably did too. I don't even know. But yo, hey, Will Smith, officially, bro, I'm not going to take away Fresh Prince. I'm not going to take away Bad. I'm not going to take away your art. There's some good art in there. Muhammad Ali movie, some good art in there. But as a man, as a person, you officially a bitch. Like, you a bitch, bro. And listen, he finna catch this wreck, bro. I'm gonna say if this alleged thing is true, because we gotta say allegedly, right?
What's crazy
allegedly,
is you could slap a nigga in front of everybody, and then everybody still call you a bitch. That's wild.
You more of a bitch, bro. Not even just the stuff that Chris Rock said about him. That didn't make you was a bitch to me before then. But your reaction to this, it made it official to where I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna try to be in public. Like, you know, man, everybody got it. No, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. This dude said he felt allegedly he was embarrassed for what he said, and he thought he went over the line. You stupid motherfucker. You slapped this man in front of billions of people. Billions. That's embarrassing.
Bro, he didn't even, they had that
That's
shit,
crossing the line.
They had that shit in China in another language. I only saw it, the uncut footage, because it was overseas, that's and that crazy. One wasn't fast enough. Like, that's wild. But yeah, nah, you guys and he could have said so much more. He could have went so much harder. I would have went
so much, like, what? You could have went crazy.
It'd have been a good 30 minutes on that. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, he could have hit the whole
special would have been 120, because I'd have did my shit, and then after that, we'd have been talking about Will. I'd have talked about the time I met Jaden and told him his dad was a bitch.
Bro, he could have went so much, like, he could have went way deeper. Even on the situation, he could have went deeper. To me, it was light. It was like, I'm gonna discuss it, but that was light. What are you embarrassed about? Because he called your wife a bald bitch? Like, what exactly is you embarrassed about? Because he called you a bitch? You ain't think the whole world been calling you a bitch since you let your wife talk about how much she wish she could be giving Tupac some box? That's really what she been saying. You ain't think, you know what I'm saying, maybe it wasn't over the top and across the line when she went on TV talking about she had an entanglement with your son's friend? that you see all in your crib, you ain't think it was out of line when she was walking on, you know what I'm saying, the red carpet, and she side by side with this nigga that she fucking while she married to you? Ain't none of this over the line. What we talking about, man? You was a bitch, bro. You gonna go in there and slap another black man because he said a joke you ain't like? The littlest nigga, you gonna go, I said this back when we did the episode about this. That's some sucker shit, bro. And now you in your feelings and you embarrassed?
She pulled up on the red carpet
on the red carpet with Buddy, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you a bitch, bro. Like, yeah, I said it. I ain't gonna get no money, but I don't even want to get no money with you. You a bitch. I don't want to get no money with you.
All that,
I don't want to get no money with you, bro.
Shoot some money this way. You gotta roll in a movie or something, you know?
Nah, he ain't gonna put me in no movie. He wouldn't even like me. How you gonna try to? Because he ain't gonna slap me like that. He ain't gonna slap me like that. Hey, you ain't gonna do it.
Only reason he wouldn't slap me like that is because he know I'ma sue or stab, one or the other. If I ain't got a knife, I'ma sue.
Hey, I've said this on the podcast. I'll say it now.
I believe he big, man.
You can't tell me how to react.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe he big too.
I believe he big, and I'm not gonna front, and I'm not a fighter, so I'm definitely not gonna front like, oh, I'm down to fight a big nigga. No, I need advantages, so I'm gonna look for an advantage. I'm gonna just put it that way. If I have to, and it come to it, life or death, I'm gonna look for an advantage.
I'm gonna tell you, Will, you gonna lose either way, because you might be a big dude. You're right, and anybody can slap me. I'm not unslappable. You can slap me. You can feel froggy and haul off and do it. You can absolutely do it, Will. And we could even get into fisticuffs. You might even get me. You probably is bigger. I don't know how big Will. You probably a big dude, right? But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up paying me some money because I'm gonna get the money out of you, and then something's gonna happen to you allegedly, and it could just be somebody who loved me that do it. But something's gonna happen to you, Will.
I guess. Okay, I feel you on that.
That's how it's gonna happen. Like, it's just something's gonna happen to you.
That's a nice way to put it.
And you're gonna still pay me. He knew Chris wasn't gonna do nothing, bro.
If I'm me, this like right now in this position, yeah, I'm gonna sue, get some money, give me the money, and then I'm gonna come up off that content or being that dude because I got other stuff. Mm-hmm. Once people paying attention to me, I got other things and talents and stuff going on.
Yep.
So I just need the attention. I'm good. I'm gonna eat off that after you give me my startup money from suing you.
But I ain't Chris Rock. Cool. You're not gonna just get one off and walk away from me, though.
Now, if I'm Chris Rock, if I'm in that position,
how big you is?
My parents didn't teach me to not fight in front of white people.
Yeah.
If I'm already up and I'm there and you do that in front of that, bro. No, I don't care, bigger or small. No, we fighting. Like something happening.
I'm not walking off.
You gotta beat me up. You gotta
beat me up, bro. You gotta beat me up.
You gotta beat me up here, and we'll talk about that later on after. And then maybe somebody that love me will want to talk to you. But
it's people that love me.
Maybe somebody your size that love me will want to.
They might not even be your size. It's just people that love me that might want to come have a conversation with you. If you was to ever try to violate like that, bro.
Ironically, the smaller, the better.
That's what I'm saying. I know. That's what I said. They might not even be bigger than. Just saying, some people that love me that might come talk to me.
All right, let's stop incriminating ourselves. Let's talk about Netflix.
Not incriminating.
I know, man.
It's all alleged.
Let's talk about.
There's people that love us. We have a podcast. We have fans.
You want to talk about Netflix canceling the joke,
bruh?
Which I just found out today.
This was even worse. I didn't feel like I said. I feel he kept it light, right? And then for y'all to edit the joke out, bro, I feel like. It's like having ops and y'all picking sides. So I'm like, why would they pick the side? Why would y'all edit the joke out because he felt embarrassed or whatever? Then it hit me like, oh yeah, they did sign a movie deal with Will Smith. So they signed some. So they got because remember they just put out the one movie. Was that Emancipation? Was that Emancipation?
Bright. Emancipation is.
So they
Apple.
had put out Bright.
They put that on Apple.
That's on
Netflix.
Apple.
They probably got a deal
Bright
with them.
They got another movie.
If they got another deal with them, they did Bright with Netflix.
I know they did Bright.
Apple did Emancipation. But that was his. You said you're not doing the slave movie. I think didn't he already do the dress in Fresh Prince or something?
He did the dress.
Yeah. So it's like, but you said you're not doing the slave movie, and now that was his. Yeah. His.
He got some deal with Netflix. Like he got like another movie with Netflix. So I'm like, oh, y'all didn't want to mess around and kill his celebrity even more, so y'all edited it out allegedly. We just say allegedly, right? This is the stuff I be talking about. People be trying to control narratives, bro. Some of these people be having like that kind of manipulative power within the game where they start controlling the narratives on what they want people to believe and see. That joke shouldn't have got took out because now for the people, because I saw the unedited version. I done seen the joke now.
Seen the
but for the people who won't get to see like the whole version, they'll still have the perceptive that Chris Rock was scared of him or something. He didn't defend himself at all. He didn't say anything. He just let this man, like, even though everybody talking about it, they can't see that. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's ways you can always go find it. But I don't like them editing and removing it.
I feel like if they gonna, this is my take on it, because, and the only pushback I get of that because and it might not change nothing, but I believe that Chris Rock knew about the change, like they discussed the edit or whatever, and also he did flub that joke. And as a perfectionist that Chris Rock is, and being like a comedy special type thing, you don't want that flub to live if you're that type of comic. Some comics would take the flub and be like, that's realness in there. Leave that in there. I'm good. I like
comedic lingo. Like,
but like they'll be like, yeah, that's real. I want to leave that in. So it's probably a comic that's famous enough that it'd be like, fuck it, let it ride. But I'm assuming all of this, just being from a Big and Blacker, Bring the Pain fan, been watching Chris Rock forever, all the specials. Perfectionist that he is, he probably was really bothered that line was flubbed. Also, I gave y'all what y'all wanted. This is it. Now let's move past it. My special is not that. My special is not what happened to me, what Will Smith did. I gave that to y'all because I know. That's what I did, the tickets, I did the material, blah, blah, blah. It's my get back. But my special is not that. Also, maybe that's what make the live worth it. You missed it if you didn't see it live. So I feel like that's probably why he did that.
That's a solid point.
I do feel like, though, with the joke, though, he should have, I don't like the part that he ended on. That's what I didn't like about it at all. The ending joke, the drop the mic part was not a drop the mic that he thought it was. I feel like it would have been way better if he said that part somewhere in his rant, and then at the end he said she told me not to do it because he didn't get nominated for concussion, and then he so I watched Emancipated just to watch him get whipped.
He gave me one.
Then he gave me a concussion, so I watched Emancipated just to see him get whipped. And then people was asking me about why I didn't hit him back or nothing. I didn't hit him back because the nigga did Ali. Drop the mic, walk off.
That would have even been a better way to end it.
It's just, and nobody could, I don't know. Because it goes with the movie thing and all of that, and it just would have been dope. And you already said that the nigga was bigger than you and you didn't want to fight him. So I just feel like that would have been a better.
That nigga did Ali and I did Pookie, and he could have dropped his mic and then walked off, and then that would have been straight. I ain't that. My mama told me not to fight in front of white people,
and he could have came up with something way better than what we just said. Either one of us, because he's a legend. But I'm just saying, one of those would have been better.
Would have been sufficient.
She
to drop
told us
your
not
mic
to fight in front
off.
of white people, because fuck that. If you fight me, if you hit me in front of white people, we fighting,
bro.
In front of
I don't care who you hit me in front of. That's worse than like these niggas who be having picks when they pick who they want to try to be bullies with and get tough with and shit. You got like picks for who you trying to be tough with. Mm-hmm. That's the same difference. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no picks. Oh, I'm only gonna fight you if we in front of black people. Oh, nope, there's some Hispanic people over there. I can't fight you. Oh, I want to fight in front of Asian people. Like, so who is okay to fight in front of? Everybody but white people. What makes them special? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And if you so comfortable only fighting around us, what did that say about you? You only cool fighting us in front of us? How about you just not fight nobody at all then?
Yeah. Or just say that though. Like I say all the time, I don't want to fight nobody.
Yeah, I don't want to issue with nobody, man.
I don't never want to make it seem like I want to fight nobody. So yeah, but no, I'm not going to be worried about who I'm in front of if I get, if I feel the need to defend myself. Yeah. Also, if I fight a white person in front of some Hispanic people, y'all better help me. Like for real. We in this together, and I'll do the same. Unless y'all got it. If y'all got it, then I'm going to probably just keep eating my chicken and waffles at the Waffle House.
Cheese curds and just cooling out. See how racist you just went and said chicken and waffles. Of all the food your racist ass could say.
I was thinking of fighting at the Waffle House, but you're right. I could have kept it Wisconsin and said I'm going to eat my cheese curds. Eat my curd burger at Culver's.
Trying to say you couldn't have... Well, that's actually the perfect place for you to see some white people in there. You might need somebody to help you. Yeah, Culver's is the perfect spot.
It definitely is. Speaking of needing some help, some black people needed help in Mexico. Unfortunately, 2 people lost their lives. Rest in peace to those 2 gentlemen. And fortunately, 2 people were saved and they were brought back. And that's how that story ends. She said she was going over there for some plastic surgery, took some of her friends. The cartel mistook them for drug dealers and that they were at war with, carried out a kidnapping. Things happened. People lost their life. And rest in peace to the innocent Mexican woman who lost her life in that shootout. And they end up getting found, brought back, and then the cartel wrote a letter apologizing and submitting the people who acted of their own volition to carry out this heinous act. And that's the interesting part to me, because I was just listening to something. Shout out to Flagrant 2. I got to get better on my journalistic stuff, my speaking stuff. Shout out to Flagrant 2. They had somebody on there. Forget his name. It's Chael Sana or something. He's fighter, did some stuff, but he was talking about a bunch of stuff, and a lot of this is alleged. It could be a lie. You choose to believe it or not. But he was saying that these cartels and stuff is in communication with people that mean something to us. So it makes sense to me that they would be like to keep, hey, we don't do that, and we don't encourage harming people that come down here for tourist stuff or whatever. In good faith of that, sorry, apologize for that, wasn't our fault, rest in peace to everybody. And also, these the guys that did that. And what's even more wild, those guys, yeah, my bad. We'd rather go there because... we'd rather go there. Let's just put it that way.
The wildest thing when I've seen it, you know what I'm saying? First off, it's too much alleged things about like, oh, why they was there. They was there for this reason. They was there for that reason. It don't really matter. They went over there.
Because it don't matter. But.
No, I heard a bunch of stuff too. Yeah, one of them I purposely ain't even gonna mention. You know what I'm saying? But like, but no, like. They went there. The situation definitely got out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, rest in peace to 2 people that passed. 2 other people was allegedly taken and tortured at some point or whatever, but didn't realize like, oh wait, these ain't even the right people. Let go, whatever. They apologized, right? And I was like, kudos to the cartel. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I'll tell you why. I know 2 lives was lost, and you can't get them lives back, and there ain't no apology that's gonna bring them back for them families. So I understand that, right? But let's just say all the stories you hear about the cartel is true, because I'm alleged the hell out of that. I don't think the cartel are bad people. I think they got a bad rap, and I think they probably nice people.
Man, if you ask me.
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna talk bad about the cartel. But what I'm gonna say is this: if allegedly all those things is true, those 2 people that came back here, they should be ecstatic. They should have a new appreciation of life and everybody who comes in contact with them.
Man,
and
bro.
I feel like any people who give you back and says, hey, we messed up. I always say you gotta accept the person who can own their wrongdoing. No matter how small or big the wrong is. Just saying, no matter how small or big.
But that is the attitude I would have if I was one of those 2 and I was leaving and it was 2 of my friends. I would have been like, you know what? I do the grace that you're showing me.
Bro, what? You are sparing my life and you apologizing? Bro, they've been there abusing you, doing allegedly.
Man.
And they say that shows you like they have character. That is good character of these so-called gentlemen that y'all act like are just like inhumane. Hey, that is showing very good character to say, hey, we made a mistake. Hey, it's grown people in relationships that can't even admit to, hey, we made a mistake. Allegedly, they said, hey, look,
some of y'all broke up and lonely right now because you couldn't admit to a mistake that you made.
They not only said, oh, snap, wait a minute, chill out. They said, let's write a letter. Handwrite. They didn't even email you. They hand wrote to show you we are sincerely sorry about this.
Yeah.
You got to get them some kudos, bro.
All I'm saying is I hope to never need any of that grace because I'm never going to Mexico.
Me neither.
I've heard way too many stories that gives me reasons not to go to Mexico. I know, like, that's the crazy thing about America, because America do be American. But
America would never do it. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get some. If America did it, bro, they'll just keep passing the false information to make you think they was right while doing it. They actually apologize. That's like almost never been done.
It's just that America just be on some American shit with the racism and the hate. All of that stuff be happening. But I be so scared to leave this motherfucker. Because, like, what about, like, maybe the Canada? They seem pretty nice. They decent up there.
Canadians cool.
Yeah.
And they
so
love
maybe
Americans.
with Canada, but, like, overseas or something. Like, what about something over there I don't know about? You get locked up or something? Definitely, like, dangerous places like Mexico. It's just terrifying outside this
so
motherfucker,
many
bro.
Places, bro. You just gotta go somewhere that's like a nice place. Like, I don't want to go to Jamaica. Like people always want to go to Jamaica.
I don't want to fly over no water, so I could never get to England.
See, I go somewhere
And
like that.
bring that motherfucker close, build a bridge or something, but some land I could get to in case the plane
You gotta
falls.
go somewhere with a good tourist thing or somewhere that's like a resort or something. Just don't be going anywhere where you like trying to roam around the city or something.
If I ever go to like Jamaica or something, I'm definitely resort boy.
Yeah, I'm resorting.
I'm resort bound.
Oh, you can get this cheaper if you go to the city. Nah, bruh.
Nope. I came here with extra money for my safety.
Straight
Ain't
up.
nothing in the city for
nowhere.
me.
We right here the whole time.
Actually, I don't even need the smoke. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely sober on out of the country trip.
All right. I got a story that I came across, right, that I couldn't wait to bring to you because just on the petty meter, I want to know how petty do you think this is and if you co-sign this activity. So Tiger Woods broke up with his girlfriend. And the way that he broke up with his girlfriend, she's actually suing him over this. I don't know what the grounds is. That's not important. The story goes that they were supposed to go on a trip, or at least that he planned that they were going on a trip. So he had to pack her things up, so they can go on a trip. And then she gets to the airport and everything, and she ready to go on this trip. And who don't show up to meet her at the airport but Tiger Woods? Because Tiger Woods is busy at his house, kicking her out and breaking up with her. So she can't get back in the house that they lived in. Because that's the way that he decided to tell her that this relationship was over.
Oh, he locked her out the crib? Was the way he told her, like, this over?
That's the story that I heard, yes. And she's really mad at that, and now she's suing them. I don't know how or why or what.
She's suing them?
If she lived, and maybe it's California, I lived here for 7 years. I don't know how it's going, whatever's the case. I just know she's suing him, and that's the way he broke up, and that was hilarious to me. Like, if he just met her 3 months, 6 months, a year or 2 years or something, she not really living there, just bringing some stuff over. She ain't on a lease or the deed or none of that. Hey, city boys up. And we been up ever since old girl said she like getting peed on. We been up.
Who like getting peed on?
JT from City Girls.
Oh, God.
You didn't know she came out and said she like getting peed on.
That, bro, I don't even know who the people is. I don't follow that.
Oh, well, yeah, that was.
I did hear.
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about the chick, the pretty girl that said that she don't mind her man peeing on her.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to JT.
And I'm not kink shaming or nothing. Do what you do because
I done peed on somebody before.
They be into some wild stuff.
Shout out to girls who like getting peed on.
I can only not pee on somebody because I can't pee in front of people. You know how long she gonna be standing there on her knees waiting on me to pee? I'm sorry. I just let me close my eyes and act like nobody here because I got a shot bladder.
You be shocked how quick you gotta piss when somebody asks you to do that shit. I ain't even have to pee. All of a sudden I was like,
Man, if a girl asks me to pee on her, the first thing I'm gonna think about is niggas peed on you. I kissed you.
Hopefully this ain't somebody you kissing that's asking you to start pissing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, bro, put that on the shirt.
Straight up. She definitely was nobody we kissed. She was in on some extra shit and was like, I think I told this story on one of these episodes.
I don't even want to hear this story because you said we. I don't even want to hear this story no more.
Me and the homie pissed
oh my God, bro.
Hey, I don't know what episode it is, but y'all have to go back. It's one of those episodes.
And they ask me why I don't have kids. I might have a daughter. And 18, 20 years later, niggas might piss on her. No, I'm good.
Yeah, she was a college student.
And she was smart too. Ambitious. Dad probably thought she was reaching all of her goals.
She was ambitious and was all about the pissing.
All right, bro. Okay, bro.
Shout out to her. I don't know her name.
And he don't even know your name. Jesus Christ, man. I'm old. That's what it is. Because 20, if I was 20, they'd be like, yeah, everybody get peed on. But I'm 40, so I'm like, that's ridiculous. How could you?
That's the only time I ever peed on somebody, though, in life. That's the only time.
I would hope so, Quis. I would hope that's not just a regular thing you
Somebody
do.
else asked me to do it, but they wasn't serious, though. I thought
you loved her, huh?
No, I ain't love her. she just said it one time, like, she had tried, and I was like, oh, you don't want me to pee on you, just, say something. So
yeah, it's not my thing.
Yeah, it ain't my thing.
Don't
but if
say it. That's what.
Yeah,
and they're trying to do that.
Told her the story.
She wants you to get peed on. I mean, she want to get peed on. Yeah, she want to get peed on, but she want to put it on you. Well, I'll try it if that's what you want. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't want to do that to you.
She asked me a question about like what's like the nastiest shit.
I will do it to you if that's what you want, but I don't want to do it.
And then she was like, "Oh, that's nasty." So then one day she was like, "You know what? I'll probably try that." And I was like, "What? Somebody peeing on you?" She was like, "Yeah, I mean that's nasty, but like if you was like in a tub or something, it wouldn't be that bad." So then one day she was like, "You gonna pee on me today?" And I'm like, "If you want." That's what you into. But she wasn't really about that.
Hey, man, shout out to women, man. Yeah, man. Just shout out to women.
You can't like, don't be judgmental.
I'm not, cause I mean, I like it when girls squirt on me and they say that's pee. So,
see?
But you know I'm not squirting though. You know I'm peeing. This is pee. Like it's no question.
She got to use her imagination.
It's wild. I guess I can't get past that part. Like for me, I'm like, yeah, this is sexy because like you're a woman and women are sexy and stuff, right?
Here's the thing. You know how people be having sex and then they like in some adult content, people can have intercourse, do adult things, and then in the middle of the intercourse, it's movies where people will stop and they will urinate on their co-stars. What I don't understand is how is that possible? How you go from like trying to get your dig and then you just all of a sudden say,
Are you talking about in the movies?
Yeah, like in the adult films.
Because when you do, all right, because you can't say, you got to say corn. In corn, when you do, nah, but like real talk, like that.
Can't say it.
Yellow market is crazy, but like in that when you doing, that's like almost a movie shoot. We watching like hour, 45, 30 minutes. They stopping, starting. He can't even really get in good, like, you know what I'm saying, on some long term. Like those good moments we see, those just good shots. And then he got to switch and do. So he probably, in the middle of that, pulling out, starting, stopping. Yeah, I can see me being like, you know what?
I gotta
pee. And then, nowadays, and that's crazy. Back then, it used to be a whole break. You got to take a break. You go pee. Everybody get a break. Now, you cutting out bathroom breaks on the set. Makes the set shorter. Everybody gets out of there earlier. I'm seeing a bunch of positives with this. Now, the more I talk about it, the more logical it seems.
How long do you think one of those feature films take to film?
At least 2 hours, 2-3 hours. We talking about makeup and everything. Like if the girl don't come there set up.
Let's say like
if you got to set the girl up makeup wise, at least 3 hours. That's crazy. You do all that work. Imagine how the makeup artist feel. You do all that work. You make her up for an hour, 2 hours. And she just finna get like pee and cum on her face.
Money shot everywhere.
That's crazy. Just mess up all your hard work that you just did.
That's why they be taking them pictures. They always take like the pictures before they do the film.
Oh man,
the makeup artist got to feel like, look, I ain't just do all this for no reason. Especially the ones where they finna have like they mascara and stuff running down their face when they.
You never think about the background workers, man.
I'm telling you.
It's probably a stylist back there put a whole outfit together for them just to take off of it.
This was not even in our notes, right? But that's crazy to think about how much production value goes into those movies.
It's just some dude waiting over there smoking a blunt, just waiting.
The whole time they over there making the lady up. She probably gotta take hella showers and stuff. Man, that's crazy.
Man.
Shout out. That's hard work. I got a different level of respect. Y'all deserve every penny.
Yeah. Oh man, let's keep going before I start talking about stuff I shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah, I seen to make a joke and then I was like, that's probably gonna be inappropriate.
I seen a check recently on a video. I don't know if they mistook and put the check in the video or not at the end, but I seen it and I was like, that much? That's it? It was $1,800, bro.
For what?
On camera.
For the dude?
For the girl.
She only got 1,800.
Exactly what I said. Only 1,800.
She low budget as hell because I know some of them porn chicks. Corn.
Let's not even keep going, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Yeah, I said let me just. What we at on time anyway?
Because let's just say for what she did, 1,800 was chump
25
change.
She
should have got 5 to 7 stacks. But whatever. What do I know? I'm not in the business. I don't buy.
That's only the rappers that spend that kind of money.
I don't know, bro.
Ain't that my man said he the most he gave somebody was like 12 G's or something like that? What's his name? The dude, he used to be a schemer or something.
Like, was this like a year plan or something? Did he sign up for the year plan?
Nah, it's one night.
Did he get a punch card with 12 fucks on it? Like, what did he pay 12,000 for? Man. Like, that's ridiculous. One time?
Bando Kevo, that's what his name.
Was this his girl? Was they like rocking together?
Like some stripper chick, and he like how much? He said he on date. He said he on Politics. He just get right to the price point. Like, what is it for me to get you tonight? And he was like, the most he ever spent was a chick said 12, and he was just like, damn, I really want to invest in her future. So he went on and invested in her future.
I would never in my life be that thirsty. I don't care who it is. I will go get it. I will go find a girl. I will pay a girl $5,000 before I pay you $12,000 that look kind of like you, to dress like you.
$5, bro.
I'm just saying a number. I'm not paying 5 either, but I'm just saying I'm not paying 12.
You know how many beautiful women work at the grocery store, bro?
Actually, I just found out a couple of beautiful ones is 1,800. So I'm just saying.
So imagine with the eights is charging, bro. I'm not paying no. I'm not paying $5K. I'm not paying $1,000. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't paying $1,000. If I'm up like that, it's a coming at me. Maybe get a stack. Maybe get a stack out of me. I'm not gonna lie about a stack.
Look, like I told you, I ain't gonna lie. If a stack or whatever, that's what I'm saying. 12 stack. Did you get a punch card with 12? That's a good rate. Like 1,000.
You better come in every I call. If I get a 12 punch card.
I mean, I set my appointments. I'll let you know when I'm in town for the month. I'll get my just one a month. You know, get my little, stamp my shit and I'll be out. I'll let you
do that, bro. I've gotten free vagina my entire life. I just can't see me paying for it. One day,
what if she get
one day though, I'm gonna.
What
if
you get your punch card and she get a boyfriend though? Now she like,
Hey, I don't care about that.
I got 7 fucks left. I don't care who you.
Refund me. Refund me my nuts. Need a nut refundal card.
Oh man, I got another petty story for you, and then we gonna move on real quick. But I got another petty story that this one. Okay.
We got plenty of time.
So a dude was asking, is it wrong to not donate money to his former bully's cancer treatment? Because he's seen that he had a GoFundMe. And he can do it. He's able to do it, but he like, nah. That nigga used to call me fat. Make fun of me back then.
I mean, okay, listen.
Like on your petty meter, like how high is that?
On my petty meter, that's very petty. But you're talking to a person that people who know me have deemed the name on me of King Petty. I didn't give myself this name. It was given to me, and all my friends say I'm the pettiest person they know. But
when I read this story, I thought of you.
I don't get it. In true petty fashion, real petty people, we don't consider ourselves petty. So I say that to say this. It must be petty because I don't even consider it petty. I consider that perfectly acceptable. I told you,
with that logic, makes sense.
If I'm ever up, it is a list of people I have to go shit on. Like, I'm telling you, I don't be lying on this podcast to y'all, bro. I be keeping it a buck with y'all. I'm telling you, when you're naturally petty, because I don't think it's petty, but it's got to be petty because I'm this kind of person.
Bro, that's
even
petty,
if you don't see, everybody tell me
that's
it's petty. So I know I'm wrong, and it must be petty.
Actually, I don't know. Damn. Is it more petty to not do nothing? Or is it more petty to pay something?
That's what I'm saying.
Put something on like, I'm
you little bum ass. Let me go ahead and pay for your little surgery because you need it.
I put 500 on it and write a petty ass comment in the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's your sick ass.
I should come to the hospital and kick you in your damn ankle.
Right?
Like, so I'm saying, like, is it petty? Like, it could be petty to pay for everything. It could just be petty to just be like, I got the money now to just pay for your whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That can be petty. It's petty if I don't say nothing. I don't be seeing what be petty.
Nah,
People
the
just
petty-
always say
the petty
people call me
part
petty,
is
so I guess I'm petty.
Petty party is you hit they GoFundMe, you pay for the whole thing, and be like, and I still hope you die, bitch, nigga.
You know, I'm gonna tell you. You know what's fucked up? I'm gonna tell you some. Now this is some Quis stuff. Maybe that's why people might call me King Petty, right? This is some Quis stuff. Because when you first said it, and I was thinking about it.
Man,
That was kind of my thought. I'm gonna tell you how petty I am, right? So I was thinking like, if I was up like that and somebody who I really dislike was like had something happen or accident or whatever, and needed surgery to save their life, I would cash it out, right? Straight up. Wait for them to take down the thing, and I ask for a refund on my shit. Die, bitch, die. Fuck you thought this was? I ain't saving you. You don't get to motherfucking live the rest of your life. No, fuck that. Get out of here.
And this shit gonna go through a while. It's gonna take you a minute
Straight
to
up.
get it. I'm disputing
I'ma
it.
dispute
You ain't gonna
this shit.
that whole 3 weeks. That 3 weeks to
Fucked
that
up.
month.
Straight
hey,
up.
bruh. Hope you make
You
it,
thought you
bruh.
was good, huh?
Nobody gonna believe your second GoFundMe.
No. You don't think your ass hustling now. That's how my petty kick in. I'm telling you.
That's crazy, bro.
You gonna do a second one about the same stuff?
Hey,
no
that's
one's gonna believe that.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
shit.
I ain't shit, bro. I know I ain't
Oh,
shit.
that's hilarious.
I ain't shit, I know. But that's exactly where my mind went. So I'm thinking like, well, in my petty mind, I don't think what he did was even that bogus because I would take it the extra mile. Like,
Oh shit.
you can't tell me how to react. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't bully me in school. Straight up. I ain't mad at dude.
You had what was it? I forget what you, but yeah, it was the blessings.
Oh, yeah, we got to
Yeah.
get to this. We almost got away with this one. All right. So, I came across an article, and I had to make sure this was correct, and it was actually a real thing, because something like this can't be real. So, it was a Florida man who walks to work every day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, nice little distance, too. This ain't like he live a block away. My man walks to work every day. One day, he walking to work. My man find a bag, $20,000 in there. Big stacks. Blue faces. My man said, I'm going to do the right thing. And he turned it into the police station. They thought...
That's not the right thing, by the way. But
This what he thought was the right thing. They thanked him. They said, man, you're great. Did a photo op with him. And they rewarded him with a brand new bike so he no longer had to walk to work.
I just brought back $20K.
$20K. Craig. And what amount do you go from being
I couldn't get a Taurus. Tauruses is everywhere.
Nope,
I couldn't get a Taurus for $1,500.
You get the broke down car that they got there that just need like the engine fix. Nope, they ain't get you shit.
A bike.
So check this out.
Electric bike? Motorbike?
No, regular bike.
Nah,
You
just
got a pedal.
I got a pedal. All right.
Pedal, yeah,
so I'm
nigga.
basically still walking.
Good
Excellent.
cardio.
My
Good
thigh's
cardio.
still hurting. All right, cool.
Good cardio.
All right.
At what amount do you go from a good Samaritan to just accepting a blessing?
Oh, you talking to the wrong man, bro. $20.
Damn. If you in a grocery store, somebody drop $20 behind you and you see him drop the 20, you wouldn't be like, yeah,
That's
my man
different.
just dropped 20. No, it's not.
You didn't say you said
found
that
it?
you said he found 20,000. You didn't say he seen the dude drop a sack of 20,000.
All right, so let's, okay.
If I find $20,
You
it's
just in
my
the store,
$20.
you find 20, you won't turn that in?
No.
Damn.
If somebody dropped $20, hey, that's your money right there. I just seen that fall out your pocket.
Okay,
all day.
so what if you ain't see it fall out, but somebody walk out the store and then you see like all of a sudden some money on the ground? You won't even be like, "Hey, yo, bro, did you drop?"
I don't
that?
know. That's their money.
So you wouldn't say?
I don't know.
I ain't
That's-
seeing you. I'm just saying.
I didn't see. If I see that it fell from them or it came out of their possession, I feel like I'm stealing it now because I know. If you walk out of the door before me, and then I walk out of the door like after you, and then the two doors or whatever, I'm thinking of going out of Woodman's, right? The grocery store. And the second door and the first door, I see a $20 bill. I'm going to just assume that you didn't see that $20 bill. God wasn't on your side that day. He meant for me to see that $20 and for me to pick it up. Now, that's how I feel. Now, if I see you drop it, it's yours all day. If I don't know it's yours, it's mine.
I'm being devil's advocate, but I kind of got the same concept of how you deal with it. So this
now,
how
20K,
how
I'm going to wait 30 days, though, because I know how that goes.
This is how I view that type of stuff, right?
I want the mob coming for me. I seen that.
If I'm in like a store or an establishment or something, right, and I find some money, no matter what the amount is, I'll probably turn that in. Because if I'm in an establishment, so if I'm like in a restaurant, a gas station, a grocery store.
Two folded $100 bills fall in Walmart. You turn it in to Walmart?
Yeah, I turn it in.
Oh, you wow! You just walking through the frozen foods aisle and you turn it in.
Because that ain't I turn it in. It ain't gonna really make or break me. And it's like somebody might need that shit more than me. Like I do be thinking like that. But I said it to say this though, right? I said it to say this, right? If I'm walking outside, bro, I don't care what the amount. Nigga, it could be a quarter. I can see an 80-year-old kid drop a bag of coins. I ain't telling that nigga he dropped them coins. Nigga don't mind. Nigga, it's outside. What you talking about, bro? I'm outside.
I guess everybody got their different measuring sticks, right? Because if you around,
run that little
if
dude.
you drop it in Walmart, I'll let you know. But if you drop it in that parking lot,
mine, fam, it's over with, bro.
Correct.
It's mine.
I think mine's is better. I ain't gonna
Maybe
lie.
you got better morality than me. I'm telling you, drop that shit outside. It's mine, bro.
Because if I see $200 in the aisle, I ain't gonna lie. Depending on what day it is, I might see you drop $200. Depending on what you're wearing, you can probably spend it.
You know what's gonna happen when you pick up that $200? You know what's gonna happen when you put that shit in your pocket?
What?
Somebody gonna come around like, "Hey man, did you see my money?" You going viral as soon as you pick it up, and it'll be all in your face like, "Oh man, did you see any money?" And you gonna play stupid like,
you know what I'm gonna say? Nah, you know what I'm gonna say, Quis? I'm gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I was gonna turn this in to them." That's what I was doing. I was finna take it up there when I finished doing my shopping. That's why I put it in my left pocket, not in my right pocket with my real money, you know? And then I'd have used that.
They would have had the moment on the thing too when they were like, like this nigga lying like a motherfucker.
They gonna have the back with the camera and me looking at the motherfucker drop it and be like, God. And then me just fake looking at frozen, looking like I'm looking for something, but I'm just waiting for them to leave the aisle.
You gonna do the old school? No, you gonna do the old school. As soon as he drop, you gonna put your foot over that shit. You already know what it is. Like,
that is an OG
OG trick. You put your OG trick. You put your foot over that shit. And look like you looking for something or looking at your phone. They ain't even gonna realize they done dropped it. Then you go ahead and scoop it up. Yeah, bruh. You gonna be the one on camera doing it.
I've definitely seen that move so many times. You can drop some. Hey, I don't know what you talking about. What money? I don't see nothing.
Definitely the same niggas pull that. I might have pulled it.
Oh my God!
Back in my younger days.
All right, where we at on time?
I think we on morality test, man, because our morality already fucked up.
I know, right?
You got 13 minutes.
Damn, we still got time.
Let's test your morality. You are a judge on a case where a man is accused of taking the life of someone. As the trial goes on, it becomes very clear that the suspect is not the killer. Next day will be the day where you read your verdict of not guilty. You go home and get some rest the day before the verdict when you get awakened by a call around midnight. They confess to you that they are the one who committed the murder that the man is on trial for. They tell you that they kidnapped your significant other and...
We heard that one. All right, my bad, y'all. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, there we go. Just
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure we get it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fucking TikToks. Let me try to find.
Let's test your morality.
All right.
You gotta start keeping track of these joints.
I know,
Let's test your morality. You and your significant other decide to go out to dinner one night. You both have a 6-month-old baby at home and ask your 16-year-old niece to babysit. She says yes and tells you that she'll be there in 10 minutes. Your baby is fast asleep upstairs, so you and your significant other decide to get ready. As you're getting ready, you both hear a loud crash downstairs. You both run downstairs and see a masked man in your home holding a gun. Your baby starts to cry upstairs from the loud crash, letting the intruder know that you have a child upstairs. The intruder tells you that he robbed a bank and shot someone and the police are looking for him. The intruder demands that you bring your child downstairs so he can take them for leverage. You and your significant other beg the intruder to take either of you instead, pissing him off even more. The intruder demands that he wants someone under 18 because it will give him more leverage and the police will most likely give him what he wants. The intruder tells you that if he doesn't get what he wants in the next 5 seconds, he will take the lives of everybody in the house. At that moment, your niece pulls up to your driveway. Do you give up your niece, giving the intruder what he wants in order to save you and your family? Or give up no one, and you and your significant other try to fight the intruder with a high % chance of him taking the life of you and your family? Let's test your...
Bro, this chick is like a horror movie script writer in the making. I'm telling you. She need to holler at my man Jordan Peele and become a writer, because this will be some scary situations to make movies about.
This one in particular is definitely on some movie stuff where I will be watching and be on the edge of my seat.
Edge of my seat.
What they finna do? I watched that movie.
The Knock on the Cabin?
The Knock at the Cabin. I watched that.
You seen it?
Yes. Did you see it?
Yeah,
I seen that.
I can remember the name of it when I tried to mention it on the pod, but yeah.
It was dope how they did the how they ended up being.
They was violent in that.
If y'all didn't,
we got time.
I know, but I don't want to give up no spoilers just in case people want to see it, because I ain't that guy. That's all I want to give up the hook of it. But it was a dope hook to the movie, and if you watch it, and it was really good. But the situation was something like this. If y'all don't know, real quick. Some people broke in and they made some people decide to save the world, kill one of them. If they don't kill one of them, everybody in the world die. And that's pretty much how it's the most.
The topic I asked Craig on the podcast, and Craig was like,
exactly.
Well, if I don't know for sure.
Oh, yeah. And I stand by that. After seeing the movie.
Everybody died.
After seeing the movie, I still stand by that. Everybody has to die then, because I'm not killing nobody in my family. And with this situation, it kind of goes into that, because I kind of feel like I would feel the same way. I'm not sure if I'm giving up my niece. And that's crazy that she already established and didn't even give the option to give the baby up. We already know.
Yeah, ain't nobody giving. I'm fighting for mine.
I mean, but how? Who have you known longer? Your niece or your baby? The baby don't even know nothing. You can make another one and it's right there. It's newborn. I'm just saying.
On the baby is wow. Like, what are we doing out here?
I know my niece more. She got so much more to live for. I know her personality.
Nigga, she
I like
grown.
her. What if this
He
kid
said
not
he
even
wants somebody under 18. She just pulled up in the car, so she got to be at least 16.
Hey,
She's probably
kid
already out here giving head in school and stuff like that, bro. She's a grown woman.
She got her head on her shoulders. She babysitting for me right now, trying to make
she ain't babysitting.
honest money
just
without.
She late. Pulled up. Yeah, exactly. This your fault. If you'd have been here on time, this would be going on.
Right, if you'd have been in here on time, he would have just took you anyway, and I wouldn't have to worry about it.
You made your decision. It was a bad decision, and sometimes in life, if you make the wrong decision, it's everlasting.
But to answer her question, though, to keep it in the morality, I think I'm keeping it. I'm fighting the dude. I'm not giving up nobody, and we all probably end up dying. Cause I'm gonna feel bad if I just be like, no, take my niece, and she just walking in, and she just come in the house, dude sitting there, and we like, yeah, take her, and she like, huh, and she gets snatched up and taken out. That's gonna be cold hearted. Nah, man, we rocking out together. As soon as he try to take her, we just gonna attack him. I guess he got to kill all of us.
Yep, I know what I'm doing. It's gonna sound controversial, but just let me land.
I got you.
When my niece pull up, and my kid is upstairs crying, I'm walking upstairs to get the kid, right? Because I got a gun upstairs. And I'm going to come down with my kid and my gun, because I know as soon as my niece knock on the door, he got to look, and he going to get nervous because she walking up. Which is going to take his attention off just long enough for me to get down there with that strap and start letting him go. Now, at that point, my daughter ain't going to be in my hand. I'm going to move her. So she's somewhere different. I feel like it's more safe just in case these bullets start flying all over.
Ain't he gonna feel away when you come back down without the baby though?
He ain't gonna see the baby because he gonna get focused on my niece walking up.
I guess I'm thinking now I'm getting into my movie script part. How long is it gonna be from her pulling up, him noticing her pulling up, you noticing her pulling up, that you get to go upstairs and get your baby and your gun and come back downstairs with your baby, fooling him enough to pass the baby off to your wife, then pull your gun when he turn around.
Ain't gotta do all that. My gun easily accessible. Number one. When you got babies, so you would know this.
From the baby diaper, nigga.
So you ain't got no kids, you would know this. Your baby swaddled up. You know what I'm saying? You might have to, you got to move some stuff around sometimes. You got to reach in there, get the baby, all kind of stuff. Grab the pacifier. It's like different shit you got to do.
Yeah, and by this time, your niece then walked in. He's seen her. You going to come down there with your baby swaddled up in your gun. He going to be gone with your niece, baby.
Then, hey, I didn't give her up. Once again, she made a bad choice. Either way, family saying I didn't die for y'all, but I tried to. Hey,
oh, man.
My morality is intact. I tried to die for y'all, but she saved all of us.
Hey, and then you hit your wife with it. Well, that's your brother daughter. So
straight up. That's my niece by marriage.
My whole family intact.
My family good. I protected y'all. That was my job to do.
Oh my God, man. Hey, this was a good one, man. This is fun. I like this one. Appreciate y'all listening, man. This has been episode 62 of I'm Almost Joking Podcast. Make sure that y'all stick around and go to the other video on the page, The Grading Scale, if y'all hip-hop fans. That's a dope show. Come from the mind of Quis, my podcast partner, whatever you want to.
It was developed by all of us because it's gotten better since we started it. So that's a big shout out to Tyler because Tyler do a lot of stuff with the graphics and we getting it right, and that's really doing good. It's building. So shout out to Tyler for sure for all the work that he put into it as well, and shout out to everybody who rocking with the channel on YouTube because they did discover us through the Grading Scale. So shout out to all y'all too. Yeah. Keep them comments coming.
Hey, that's wild,
even the
bro,
stupid ones.
I feel so uncomfortable. I feel so uncomfortable now. It was like this black man just congratulating black men on doing some great shit, and I'm like, this is all soft. We gotta be tough.
Okay, Will Smith.
Let's be mean to each other.
Nah, man, we gotta start showing love, man. We don't need everybody slapping the shit out of niggas on Oscar stages.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got shout out to everybody who doing their thing. Shout out to people who do be commenting, who be showing love. You know what I'm saying? Sharing videos, putting everybody on to us or whatever. We actually just noticed something today.
Boo Bell, we see you. Jasmine, you already know. Y'all comment all the time.
We found out today that we actually ain't even been like terming it right. So we actually missing some views. And we gonna get it together. Don't worry. And we gonna use some of the artists y'all be putting into the description too and into the comments. We be seeing those.
Dave East. Everybody. I got you.
But see, y'all gotta understand about the grading scale, bro. Is the whole point of it is we'll sit here and debate music for hours. We'll do that all day. Anybody will. We all do that, right? And we always talking about who we like, who we don't like, who trash, who not trash. But it's easier to have a conversation when you talking about the artist because you're going to be blinded by certain artists. You're going to be biased if you talking about who better between, let's say Jadakiss and whoever, T.I. You're going to say, man,
yeah,
I rock with T.I. I rock with Jadakiss because you blinded by that. But when you just strip it down to just the lyrics, you don't know who it came from. It's kind of fun just, saying what you really think about the lyrics when you don't hear the flow, you don't hear the rapper, you don't got the bias in there. So that's what the grading scale was created on, and we appreciate everybody who enjoying it, tapping in.
For sure. And like I said, appreciate y'all listening to episode 62 of I'm Almost Joking Podcast. I have been one half of the Disrespective Collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sincere Life, here with...
It's your boy Quis, a.k.a. Dash. We'll see y'all next week for episode 63, and we out. This one.